to hear. Thanks, Fish. Your official Packer station has you covered this morning as we get ready for the first practice of training camp. The green and gold will take the first at 10:15 this morning to get their preseason started. Our newest sports team member, Brandon Kinnard, joins us live from Ashwaubenon with a look ahead. Good morning, Brandon.
Good morning, Emily. You know, just being around town for the last week or so, it seems the excitement for training camp is as strong as ever in spite of back-to-back losing seasons from the Packers. And the number one question on everyone's mind is, will the green and gold get back to their winning ways in the 2019 season? Yesterday during the shareholders meeting, General Manager Brian Gutekunst acknowledged that last season was a struggle. That's no secret. But he says there's plenty to be optimistic about, noting breakout seasons from defensive stalwarts Jair Alexander and Kenny Clark, and the continued emergence of star wide receiver Davante Adams. The Packers brass feels they have the pieces there. Now, as training camp starts, it's about putting it all together.
We did a solid job at laying that foundation throughout the offseason program, throughout OTAs. Now it's just, like I talked about earlier, it's digging at the details. I feel confident that the character that we have in that locker room and how those guys get along, I'm really excited for what's to come.
Well, there is plenty to be excited about. So much of this team's success is still dependent on Aaron Rodgers, and the next 5 or 6 weeks here in camp are going to be crucial as Rodgers and LaFleur continue to build their relationship. And just how has that been going throughout the offseason? Well, you can hear that straight from the head coach coming up during the 6 o'clock hour of NBC 26 today.
All right, thanks, Brandon. And welcome again to the NBC 26 sports team. We're so happy to have you here in Northeast Wisconsin. You mentioned earlier that you spent the last year or so out of state. What brought you back?
Yeah, you know, like I mentioned earlier, I'm from the Green Bay area, went to college at UW-Oshkosh. I started my career covering the Packers while working in central Wisconsin at WAOW-TV in Wausau, and tried something a little different for the last year. So I was working at a sports network out west in the Dakotas. And I liked it, but you know, I just feel like Wisconsin, particularly Northeast Wisconsin, is such a big part of my identity. When the opportunity to come back here and join your great team here at NBC 26, when that came up, and how can you say no to coming home? It's great to be back and really excited to get going here this season.
Absolutely, Brandon. There's no place like home. Thank you so much. Your official Packers station is your home for everything Packers this preseason. Packers Family Night is on Friday, August 2nd. If you can't make it to Lambeau Field, you can watch it live right here on your official Packers station. We're also your home for all the preseason games against the Texans, Ravens, Raiders, and Chiefs. You can watch all the action only on NBC 26.